say thank you to our Imam for a very powerful message. And I think he said it all already. I also want to say thank you to our brothers that came from Pennsylvania, Kim Mohammed, leading the delegation, Leo, and Sulmani Sako. I want to thank you guys very much. I also want to thank the women, those of you that are here today. Thank you very much for coming. Thank all the brothers, our elders, Imam Sheikh, everyone that has helped in this process. We initially planned, when we first planned this fundraising, it was planned for another date, and we were supposed to show the video about what is happening in Africa. But unfortunately, people did not show up, so we postponed to today's date. We should have had more people here, but the number that we have here, we are very happy because it's not always about quantity. It's about the quality of people. And I think we have seen that over and over again. Even when our brother Doso was running for city council, we had a fundraising. There was not too many people there, but we were able to raise close to $6,000, $7,000 with just few people. So it's always important that when you come to this kind of event, you don't get discouraged. It shows that you are committed, that you are here today, you want to be partakers of events unfolding in your community. It's not only my family that died from Ebola, it's not only Suarez family, it's all of us. People are dying, and we have some videos, little clips that we're going to show to you to see how families are being separated, how families are being affected. I was speaking to someone about Ebola and telling them that we were going to do a fundraising. And they said, well, Ebola is over already. Why are you guys wasting your time? It's already done, you know? But people have to understand that Ebola is not over yet. Ebola is still, do you guys hear me? Yeah. Okay, so Ebola is still here. And even if Ebola was over, let's assume that it was over, but the aftermath is still there. You have families that, some families, 10 people died from them. The mother died, the father died, the uncles died, only the kids are left. So who's going to be responsible for those people? And Islam is not just about us coming to pray every day. It's about being able to basically take care of the needy, take care of the orphans, do for other people. Some of us have taken our time. You know, we have been in this community every time there's something, not only in the Liberian community or the Guinean community, but the entire African community. Anytime we hear that something is going on somewhere, we participate. We don't gain anything from it, but it makes us feel good that we are able to help other people, that we are able to do something to make you African people feel proud. And all of us are here, we are having children. Our children are growing. So it's very important that we always act together as a community, because if we don't do that, tomorrow your kid's not going to have anything. If something happens to one of them, it's going to be your problem. It's not going to be the community's problem. And that is why we always been fighting for us to come together as a community. When we do things together. And what the Imam just announced about the event that is happening on the 6th, I hope that all of you can be, a participant in that particular event, because it's very, very, very important. All the time, we always want to be at the back of everybody else. So we get discriminated against. Anytime something happens to Africans, nobody cares. Or if something happens to Muslims, nobody cares, because we always don't participate. We want to stay at the back of everyone, so that's not good. So what we're going to do is, we actually had several videos that we wanted to show, but we said that we were going to be here by 3 o'clock, and it's almost, 6 o'clock? Or past 6 already, and we know people travel from out of state, so we're not going to waste your time. We have a few clips that we will show. We're going to show the first one, and we'll go into the first phase of the fundraising event. And then after that, if we have enough time, we'll show another clip. All these medications you see over here, these are all medications that were donated to us. It was donated by some good Samaritans, good people. We told them that our people are dying. This medication is worth about 100,000, 200,000 if we put a dollar amount to it. So this is other people giving us stuff, but our own community people don't want to give. So I want you to clap for yourself. I want you to applaud that you are here today. It's not about the money you're going to give us, and you're not giving us money. Don't think that you're giving me money, because this money is not coming to me. If anything, we spend our own money. We spend our time to make this thing happen, and one penny is not coming to any of us. It's going directly to the victims, the people who have been affected, the people who have been left behind. We want to help them. So I want to thank you very much. I want to thank all of my guys that have been very active. King V. Suarez, where are you? Please stand up, let people see you. Tom Kamara, where's Tom? Tom Kamara in the back there. Doso Casimo, please stand up. Brother Donzo, please stand up. Those are the foot soldiers. Those are the guys that make everything that you see today. They are the ones that actually make things happen. So sometimes in a public area, it's good to give credit to the people that really make things happen. So these guys are doing good, and we want everybody else to get involved to emulate what they are doing. So we're going to go into the clips. Thank you very much. And this video that will be shown is actually from Sierra Leone, because we wanted to show video clips from Liberia, Guinea, and Sierra Leone, those three places. So the first one we're going to show is actually once I put a from Guinea, from Gambia, Brother Musa Manden. Where's Musa Manden? Musa Manden is right there. He's been very, very helpful, being involved from day one. So our mothers, our brothers, sisters, I mean, this is just one sample of situation that is going on with our people. Imagine if that was your family. Imagine you were left behind and your mother died, your father died, and you were placed in that situation. So if this video does not move you, we have some other graphic video that we really don't want to show you because it's extremely graphic, and we have kids in our midst. But I think this is something that if you watch and you see that it's happening to our people, this is happening to your own Muslim brothers and sisters. They are dying from a disease. And all we are doing here is coming together for us to chip in. Collectively, we can make an impact. Individually, you can't do too much. But collectively, everybody gives a little bit. We can. It doesn't cost too much money to buy a bag of rice for people back home. So we don't want to place that burden on individuals. All of us have been sending money back home to our people as we hear the death news. But what is that going to do? You can just do a little bit by yourself. But all of us together chipping in, even if we can't help the people, we can't do too much. But at least we can be proud to say when Ebola was killing our people, we did something. We took the step to help people. So with that said, I have Brother Dozo here. He's going to come and say a few words. And then we're going to go into the actual fundraising drive. And we will give the mic to people to come up here and pledge. Whatever you get, we're not obligating you to break your bank account. That's not something we want to do because we know you got responsibility. But whatever you can do to help. This is going to be the last fundraising as far as Ebola is concerned. So whatever you can give today, we'll be happy. And then after that, we're going to decide what we're going to do with that money. And the medication is here. We're going to basically donate the medication to a nonprofit. We have FEMUSA, and thank God we have a FEMUSA official here today. They have been involved in shipping stuff to help our people back home. So maybe we can do some collaboration and see how we can actually do that. So with that said, brothers, will come and say a few words.
Assalamu alaikum, everybody. I won't be too long because Sekou already said it all, and the video actually was self-explanatory. The video shows you what we've been walking around a long time ago because of this. This is just one little part about what Ebola has done. For me, it's not just about finding the medication for the virus, because when the medication is found and then the people are healed, then what? Because you have countries like Sierra Leone, Liberia, and Guinea where actually school has stopped. People are not going to school. And those that are selling the marketplace, especially the women, their livelihood, their capital is gone. So this is going to take a lot of years for people to recover. So I just want people to know here in the diaspora that we are blessed, honestly, to be here. Because as you watch the video and you think to yourself, what about if you were there in that situation? Think about it. People are being treated like a rat. You know, it has divided family. If you love your children, you love your wife, it doesn't matter. Some places they had to even burn bodies. That's how much Ebola is bad. And we are here, we got air conditioning, we got heat, we got cars, we can drive, we can go to party, we can do anything. So we think life is just limited to what we do, but we're making a wrong mistake. We need to look again because other people are crying for us. You know, you got the same white people that goes there taking chances. Some of them are being infected. But we are here, when you talk about Ebola, people say, what's that got to do with me? They're going to find something. But we can do a lot. We can really come together and just to contribute. Even if you save one person, at least you'll be part of your story. One day you let, okay, Ebola happened, and we did something. Ebola will finish eventually. But if we don't do anything, while these things go on, everybody's going to feel guilty in the end. So this is serious. This is preventing us from sleeping. Myself now, I calm down. But a little bit, when it started earlier, I couldn't even sleep. We went to Washington, pushed the Congress to do something. Now they got soldiers out there. But we need to make sure we take care of our own continent. Otherwise, if we don't, we're going to all lose together. Because if people die over there, you're going to be sending money, which means you won't be free either. So people are not doing well, you can't do well over here. So please, whatever you can get, contribute. This medication we have, we could get more. You know, people are generous. We can get more. But if we get more, how are we going to ship them? You know, it can't be just me, Sekou, and Musa and the whole group, or, you know, from Kamala and the whole group that's doing it. So everybody really had to do something, please. So I'm just begging you, whatever you can afford. If you can't afford today, you can pledge, whatever you can afford to pledge. Because what you give will help us. It will help people there, even if it's 5 people. Because we are really grateful being here. Because when you see, I want you to do your own research. When you go home, go online. Just go on YouTube. Type in Ebola, Ebola victims, Ebola virus. If you can sleep tonight, then you're strong. I'm telling you right now. So it's very embarrassing, you know, being an African and then seeing that Africa is always going down. And we are here, we can't even help ourselves. So I think anybody else that have a skill, if you're a doctor, whatever you are, think about also one day going home too, to see how you can help. Because whether you're a business person, try to see how you can help put the business back here. Because people are going to need it. And then I want to stop here. And then I think I just want to keep it off.
Thank you very much. And is someone taking a note? Or is taking note? All right. So we're going to officially kick off this fundraising drive. Our elder is here, Brother Sekou Sila. I'm going to call him to officially start this drive. The floor is yours. You're going to come. Don't worry. Don't worry. You're going to come. 2 mics. You hold both 2 mics together.
What's it for now? Assalamu alaikum. My name is Alhaji Sekou Sila. I'm very, very, very pleased to be a member of this very, very important organization. We're not going to make this an all-night political event because we're not here to put anybody in office. We are here to save lives tonight. And for those of us who do not understand this language called the English language, we're going to also deliver messages in our own dialect. Okay, that's going to start with me with a very good Mandingo. That's the idea. You see, you understood me, right? Nana mini nina dembaya. Wale dala bilu lidi. So kala sialma alla bunyaro. Ne faransira mina wale wodi falamono. Kabi bola indam nana. Awra mike personally. Weye. Ayera kan wara bori mi sra ambara molfe. Weye. Me ndafe kan yere ma. Aha, so yo twe. Anko ni anko nani dalumina. Nyafe aye will continue. Nake. Mfanata bunyalo wodi. So iniche imam, iniche ambara molbe. Aye barakabla lal be. Okay? So, I've done that. Okay. All right, Lord. So, yeah, micro di Annaluma. Okay. Aja. What? No, you told me, for you. Yeah, for you. So, you're going to learn courage. And also, Imam Yomina Kufo, will fly after Mrs. December 6th. Why are you not church in the life? Okay. 16 Avenue. And the Ebola Queen.
Sorba Islamayali, Arabadeniali. Many Yodi, Ule Anifana, Bella Moy African. Comments or Ole de la Billo, Canadi, Cana, Yamama Gwenwala. Follow Moon. Inga Dogara Soronala Sonama, Dina of Fanati. What are the Rawuli, Midrawulika? Why would Nake, Hamima? Okay. Dole Mayama Kamara. Monani Drawuka Yaroka for Alaka, the Adima Moruma. What do after that woman, I mean, is all I will any. Neru Sabunima, Nada, Camis, all that. Okay.
Thank you very much, Aja Mayama Kamara.
Tole hawa jawara ambe la moyaro melu sane ala la hina ulla melu ekonoro fliro ala konoro fliro joninka fananka bida ne soro.
Please, she's talking, man. Please.
Fananka bina ne soro kala do wuoka na bolo magbe ne odi nanka kuda soro inshallah dake.
Not anybody before they leave, all right? So, okay, just please, bro. 1 second, please. So, Kim Mohammed.
Thank you. I want to say thanks to our mothers, thanks to our father, thanks to.
Speak. Afo. Kim Mohammed. Afo. All right, Leo, thank you so much. I really very much appreciate it. I want to say
Thanks to the Imam for this wonderful organization. I also wanted to just be especially thankful to the president, Mr. Kutubu Fofana. He's been tremendous in the community because to see the number of people that are here today, for me, it means a whole lot. Always, community event is not about the number, but the quality of people that got interest, that come out, means a whole lot. For instance, let's look at a video. Let's go back. As Doso rightly stated, it could be King Mohammed today in Liberia, Guinea, Sierra Leone, that is being driven in those mobile units to a center to be treated. That's a feeling that translated in me. So whatever we can do to reach out to those 3 countries pays off. The religious people always, said that God said, when you do sacrifice with one hand, the other hand should not know, which is a fact. The people that donated these medication, some of them don't want to even be named. They just gave it out. Are they from Liberia, Sierra Leone, Guinea? No, they are not. But for the fact that they've been going through videos, news outlets, seeing the people dying, that human feeling, that weird feeling, they decided that, okay, we will wait and see who's going to come out. There are a lot of them out there. All we got to do, just do the right connection, and we're going to get more than this. 200,000 worth of drugs for our people means a whole lot. So we have to continue the sacrificial work. So this is why we always want to be thankful to people that will take up the initiative. Like Mr. Fofana and his team. You know, it's a tremendous effort. Let us try to always be supportive of the cause. Philadelphia is just next door. We decided to come because we believe that you cannot be having a program and we stay outside of that program. That will not be our name. It will not be good. So we've come to identify with you, sit and listen to the story, learn from you what you did to be able to, have this successful program, so that in the future, if we have any plan to do such thing, we'll be able to do just as you've done. So on behalf of my team and we've got 40 United States dollars to give to you as our initial contribution. Inshallah, as we continue the process, we are going to be, counting on you, as well as you are also going to be counting on us to help our people, because trust me, like somebody said, disaster, there are 3 stages. The preparation for the disaster. When the disaster itself is going on, whatever effort you do, and the aftermath. Right now, thank God, we are almost to the point of the aftermath. The families that are affected, they are hungry, they don't have food. What are we doing? So if you give a penny, that penny is not going to be converted by Mr. Fofana or whosoever that is member of the team, but it's going straight to the people back home in Sierra Leone, Guinea, and Liberia. They are hard-working effort in the community. So I want to say thank you so much, and we kindly beg your indulgence that we got to hit the road to go back. Thank you so much.
And by Friday, inshallah, anybody can call me, we'll be able to give it to you guys.
Thank you very much, Leo, and we appreciate it. Also, we have our brother here, the president of Simandu, is in a hurry. He has to go, so he's going to make a quick remark.
Wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. And actually, I would have been privileged. If I would have been allowed to speak in my Manden language, it would have been much better for us. But the Imam had just forced me to probably go to the contrary. Thank you. Well, I think to start with, I would like to thank every one of you, regardless of who you are. Hello, ala sonoya monya, ala mo besaba ma. Ne kuma dam na la mema mo mana kuma kedia no bi. Mona ni ne kinyo hangiri wa video la we krene ani ala be me hariya krinya yo bla mo badin hariyolo ala sonoya mo beraka fonia. Wojuna mene ne mo badin be barka bra susu na se masro bi kasiano parce que mo kundi mi barka bra ni inni barka bra ka mi ba mena ko kundi lo ni nyefa mo ala koma ala lu sabati mo brolo. O flana mene adamaden iburo ko na ikava ko fini suro ni kabo banama ido fini fima dila ko loja igbe yo from obra kano na ikamo hungry blaro ni mo kinyo hungry la siko kabo mo fa jamana mo boni surtout jamana saba meka folani Guinea, Liberia, and Sierra Leone. If you do recall, we have one of our presidents from those areas, or 2 of them basically. You have Ahmed Sekou Touré, that once said that referring to your brother as a mulatto is basically an act of segregation. Kinyalo ibadeno kama soro ko ba fragbede wala fa frafine ko nu dete wala ko koson e bi ba ibade mako. We mina yira la mola damela ni lagina ni saralo ni liberiate dante wole abbe fami krenele. Come be libere la soro abe lagina la soro me be saralo na soro abe lagina la soro ala mo be sababa. Aflana Léopold Sédar Senghor from Senegal once said that l'émotion est noire, la raison est Hélène. Amuso tolete ko Hélène. Aboro ko hangri maya susunya dunia kono ka kola crossi hangri lo ka kora crossi ka bo tinta broma fefefefe ko we Hélène nere wo krom ne ko wo tuba bu itafanele. Wa fefe nyata to be na tima adamadianta siama ko we nu frafin ke walele ala wo sabati mo bro. Amola jabutu mo be video ira no mola woro kama soro ni ka video yen basically it touches your heart in a way that it is unprecedented. Come on, so you see television, come afre, you be so yena. Me kana me, this is virtually made for you. Mena dani nuna lulenya. Ala mo hangiri lo sabati, ala mo ndilo wasa. Usubabula ningase no come mona ni waribodia kuma shamante no bi. Small bit that's chemedi. Ka takani mo badema. Kamo badei fono konorodia. I dia ye baranyuma ma mosika I kunobla, mosika I barakabo, I dia ka be, you know. Ka obete, you know. Ala mo besaba. Wala keto sramodi.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I just want to say thank you very much to First Salif. First Salif was the first person, when we talk about the fundraising, the first time we tried to do the fundraising, he gave us the initial $200. So let's clap for First Salif. And today, again, he came and gave us, where's the shoe? He gave us this shoe right here. And he also gave us another $40. So First Salif is actually the pioneer. He's the one that has set the standard for everybody else to follow. So First Salif, thank you very much. We appreciate it. With that said, our brother Musa Manden is about to leave. He's from the Gambia. He's been here the first time. He's here again. He's going to make a few remarks, and then he will leave.
I'm more Sierra Leonean than anyone else. I'm an African. That's the most important thing. And this thing is affecting everybody on the continent. So the disease has no barrier. It can be in the Gambia at any time. So that's why we are here to help our people back home. So I'm a man of few words. I'm here to support, and I think everybody should support. That's what we need. Initially, I pledged $200, and I gave $40. Today, I'm going to give $100, and I still have the $60 for you by the end of the week. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Brother Manden, and God bless you. Also, by the way, our brother who's doing the recording, he came all the way from New York. He's here. He's passing his business card around. So anytime you have any event, a wedding, any social gathering, just give him a call. His business card is right here. So with that said, Tanti, our great Tanti is here. And in this public manner, I would like to say Tanti is really the one that kept Monday Association. She's the one that kept us going. And we want to say thank you very much for everything you have done for us.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Anubula. Thank you very much. That one thing I want to mention here to the President Fufana. Your team, I didn't see no lady in. I'm hurt. There was no lady in your team. That means the youth, the team, doesn't have a lady in it anymore. I want to know. No, it will not be off camera. They have to say it because the girls are not represented, the women are not represented in the team. That I didn't like that idea. But despite that, we are here to contribute to this, to help our people back home. Now, this is from Maija Fatakani, $30. And $40 from Mahaja Madusu Kamara. That's Maja Madusu Kamara. Haja Madusu Kamara. Okay. And then I have $100 here on behalf of Jaka Silla. She couldn't come. Even though you all wanted to see the people themselves, not the money, but I know the money matters here. She's been busy, and she sent $100, Jaka Silla. She sent $100. Okay, and then and the Smallwood family, I think they donated the last time $200, and they are sending $100 again. This is from Mr. Robert and Government Smallwood, $100. So, thank you. May God bless all.
Assalamu alaikum. Donc ne yaura mina ka folla se ma kya toro yufna barami ga ina kala nulenya. Donc na kya te ya bim vakaba ture ma ki sarana fana ga fe mi mina t-shirt meta akase kamen velo ka keme fla moine. Donc ne le vas kya man manangana mbeka worola timina fana ka fe la ka donc ngamme zoro ka di woro wala ken keme fla bi woro.
Eko Zenab Sharif, kama mou madame Falafina kata ben Ebola man, na de la bilo lesu ala kadi, so that donation.
Your mom wife gave $50. Who else want to speak? Anybody else? You?
Maurice Kamara, he wants to say a few words. Brother Kamara, you can't stay in the back there. You have to come in the front.
Assalamu alaikum. Yeah, comme moi n'ai voulais m'amener wali body, moi n'a kuma kedi alors. Even those moi we make contribution, que small be contribution, but that does not mean that we can also do individual contribution. So I pledged $200 for the contribution. Yeah, I already contribute for Sumandu, but I'll pay $50 right now, and I'll get the $150 tomorrow. All right.
Thank you very much. Where's Soiree? Soiree, $200 for Brother Morris. He's gonna pay $50 now and pay the rest.
Disease that is affecting us in Africa. Guinea, Sierra Leone, Liberia, everybody, we are all the same. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bring medicine and help everybody because we are crying. People are suffering. It might not affect our family, but everybody that died is our family. They are our brothers, they are our sisters, they are our uncle, they are our cousin. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bring medicine and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala save us from this for a very long time. I don't have much to say and I don't have much to give, but whatever I give, I can't say because I give for Allah. So this is what I have, and I have my kids, so I gotta go home. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Sekou Sano, common name as SS. On behalf of my family and myself, we pledge $50. Thank you.
Akata dabri bagila kwa ba jala molu kongo sa ni mine ka wole abe ni nyani ngere gilala wole mene fingute mo kalo jamana sawa adoni bo aikun asite moye ko ni mo mbriale gilala mo badinu la ka fona asite ke mo bake wolo butu ko mo nane wole sara mo nande kuma ke dialo nadi maya sara lo tra ke me so ni mo bro kadi mota donation.
Thank you very much. Now we.
Comment je Inshallah ta'ala, nami pleasure wili daracheme sawale kade organisation ma daracheme muranda bi odi sisane donc sani lote kere atochi me flambe na inshallah.
Thank you very much, Imam Sheikh.
The quantity of the people by the quality. We also made mention that even if it is $1 that you give, we appreciate it. But as is going, I think we are more than $1. And we also said that we want the presence of people. And Haja made mention that even some are not here, but their hands are with us. They send money for this program. Likewise, somebody came to me and said, Imam, I cannot be here. I have a program to New York, but this is my contribution. That is from Alfa Lasano. He came and gave me $50 for the program.
My name is Abdul Karim. I've been away from the place I call home for quite some time now. It's been over 30-something years. But then I still have connection with the place. See, every time you hear anything about this very particular continent, it's heart-shaking, to say the least. If you talk about the brain and the manpower, the technical know-how that we have, we're supposed to lead the whole world. In fact, the civilization holds that to be true. The Egyptians, these are Africans. And my parents taught me how they managed, they did what they did with little or nothing. And I'm a living witness. You see, every time anything bad, it is always Africa. It's a sad news. We struggle to make a change. You try to do something to paint that continent a better picture. But to some kind of, I don't know what to tell you. We need prayer, serious prayer to connect with the Almighty. Because we're blessed. We have resources. We have minerals that feed the entire world. But still, this particular continent is in abject poverty. People can't feed their own stomach, not to talk of extended family. And now here comes Ebola. It's sad. So this is a wake-up call for all of us.
Thank you. Thank you so much for giving me your
of Ebola in our countries, Guinea, Sierra Leone, and Liberia, respectively. We have had a lot of trouble. Traveling, stigmatization here and back home, marginalization and all this thing. It's a serious problem. But the only way we will be able to change and effect changes both at local level and international level is by solidarizing, by, behind our government to, embark on events like this. But let me just give you an example of what I faced today at the airport here. We had 3 diplomats coming from a conference, 2 girls from one of the Caribbean countries plus me. I was the only West African, they from Caribbean countries. And we landed at the airport. There are different lines for different people. If you are a holder of United States passport, you go this way. If you are a permanent residence holder, you go this way. If you are a diplomat, you take another side. The fastest line is a diplomatic line, which I took. We were only 3 there. You hardly see diplomat traveling. So immediately I stood and I saw the policeman coming to me. Where's your passport? The 2 girls, since they are not from West Africa, they were not escorted. They took me aside on the left-wing side of the airport. Sir, we have seen your passport. You're not supposed to be subjected to this kind of scrutiny, but I think you have to comply because it's the mandate from the government. I said, no problem. But it was embarrassing. Yep. Why? Because you have more than 1,000 people looking at us, moving on the fast line like that, and then you are, handpicked among thousands of people to go in a corner for testing. I told them, well, I'm coming from Berlin. I just left here on Tuesday to Germany. So how could I have contracted Ebola in that way? They said, well, this is the mandate from the government. I said, okay, I knew that I was going to be called aside. The first thing they brought the tester. They test me and said, oh, okay, he's good to go. Yet, I was still called to another section to verify, indeed, if the temperature was at the normal level.
Did you go to Africa?
I didn't. I was in Berlin for just 5 days. So I'm narrating this story to tell you how this thing is actually resonating all over the world. It's not only Africa, it's also affecting us here. On the Geneva Protocol, diplomats cannot be subjected to this kind of thing. But again, the life of American citizens is important than your life. Because the Imam was just talking about, if we don't change the situation for ourselves, God will not change it. They lay premiums on the life of their citizens, while we do not. And that's why they have been able to provide what we call social amenity for all those people. So this event is laudable. I'm not actually moved by the number. The fewer the merrier. It don't have to be in thousands to contribute successfully, to social causes of this nature. The few that are here, they are the serious people. Yeah. I think we need to take that seriously.
I want to say a little bit. He made salam, I didn't hear the response.
Alaikum salam.
Say it again.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
I want to apologize to the community. I'm running a little bit late. I was at work, but I got called out and made sure to be here. My person is important, not about money. But I'm also impressed that seeing my brother and my sister here for this occasion. May Allah bless the departed soul. Those that are sick, may Allah kill them. Amen. May Allah starting our community together. Amen.
Okay. I just came from where I didn't start to my house, but I'm blessed to get something, inshallah, as soon as I come from here, when I go to the house. I don't have much to say. No, whatever I can afford, I will do that. Inshallah.
Well, individually, I already see the sacrifice.
That's right.
Well, I'm going to do something special.
I told you.
Everybody give you US dollar, I will give you 20 pounds.
Subhanallah. Takbir. Takbir. Allah Akbar.